everybody. I keep having to log back out and back in because I'm not sure what's going on with the internet. But continue doing things that I was doing. So if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask, feel free to ask it. Let me grab my other glasses. And yes, I'm in my pajamas. That's how we roll around here. All right, guys. Hi, everybody! Yay! Thank you for joining me. I'm still getting used, like trying to understand how to use the live on here. It's a little trickier than it is on, let's say, Instagram or YouTube. So hopefully we can have some good messages for you guys. I'm excited. So if anybody has any questions that they want answered, feel free to comment. If not, I'm just going to pull cards, and whatever message you hear today is the one that you're meant to receive. So here we go. I was talking about earlier how I pulled, oh, here it is. Was it the King of Cups? Yeah, here it is. So I pulled these two, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and then I pulled the Lovers card, all upright. So that's telling me that there's love coming for some of you out there, or if you're not in love, it's a new understanding of your emotional needs and fulfillment, like being emotionally fulfilled, handling your emotions in a very calm manner, not going to the extremes, etc. So it's really cool that those come up because it's, you know, and that's like probably the best pairing you can get for like a couples reading or like a love reading for you single people out there. If you are in a relationship, it means that you will be emotionally fulfilled. And if you are not, it's okay to leave a relationship that's not emotionally fulfilling you. I think a lot of people stay in relationships because they've been together for a very long time and they feel like, well, we've already been together for 10 years, 12 years. Time is linear. Time is not linear. It doesn't exist. So you can meet somebody and have a stronger connection with them in 30 seconds than you have with somebody that you've known for 20 years. So always remember that when you want to stay in a relationship just because you've been together for so long. There's bigger and better things out there for you to experience. Okay, here we go. What does the collective need to hear today? Let's see. Hi, how are you doing the readings? I am just whatever. What is your name? Let me see. Dina Sada, if you want, I can just pull a card for you. Is this going to be about love, career, or just a general, whatever you want, the universe, or healing? Let me know what you want, and I will pull a card for you. Yes, you can ask a question. So if you're going to do questions, I'll pull these cards out for questions. Can I say, what is it? Rest in peace, Sky? Yes, rest in peace, Sky. I also lost my sister recently. So I understand. Remember, they're always still with you. If you'd like me to pull a card from my Talking to Heaven deck for you for Sky, let me know. Okay, what is the question? Will B come back and unblock me soon and see him around this Friday? Will B come back for Dina? Let's see what the cards have to say. Whoa! Hold on. Will B come back for... Oh, okay. I gotta know. No, B will not come back. Heartbreak. I feel like you're feeling lonely. You feel there's like betrayal that happened. The Three of Cups is all about pain and heartbreak. So I feel like you're very unhappy right now and you're almost grieving this loss. I always say, like, even breakups we handle it like grief, like if somebody died, especially when they block us, because there's no way for us to communicate. We have so much we want to say to them, but they block us. So when somebody blocks you, sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes they're going through something and they just don't want no outside interference because they need to figure things out on their own. So if somebody blocked you, just give it time. If they unblock you later on down the line, fantastic. Move forward from there, but don't dwell too much on that, because I don't think they're gonna unblock you anytime soon. I am sorry to say that. I hate when I have to give like bad news. Let's see. Yeah, if you see him around, he's probably not gonna like, you're gonna feel really almost lonely in his presence, because I don't feel he's gonna give you the attention that you're used to. So, but if you're gonna see him on Friday, I say just keep your distance. And I don't want to say like pretend you're happy, but just be you. If you're feeling emotional, feel emotional. Like don't be anything that you think you want him to see, right? Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Give him time. Give him time. The Knight of Wands is the slowest. He's going to recognize you. He's going to know that you're there. The Knight of Wands is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It takes them a long time to like do stuff, and you're always like you get impatient. You're like, come on, like already. But I see success. So I do see like if it's not success with them with B, it's going to be success with somebody else, because this is a great card for that. Let's see. Yeah, he's recognizing you. The card says recognition on it. So he recognizes that you're there. But he's got stuff going on. When I see this card, it's like somebody that's been hurt a lot in the past. They don't trust easily. They've been betrayed in the past. They don't know how to handle emotions of others. They don't know how to handle this Queen of Cups energy that's very emotional and loving, because they've never experienced it. Even with family and friends, they've never experienced it. So it's hard for them to get that from somebody. Yes, you can have a reading. Yes, he does. Dina, he does need time. Sorry, I'm like so far away from the screen. I'm like, I gotta get over here to read to read what you guys are writing. Yeah, he does recognize you, Dina. So just give it time. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to Hannah. Hannah, is there a message that you have, or is there like a message you have, or do you just want a general reading, general card pull? Is there like a healing, love, career? Yeah, Dina, definitely he does need time. He's going through some sort of, I don't know if somebody might have died in his family or if he went through something really difficult with his family, but I feel like there's something going on with his family. Love. Okay, Hannah. Great. I like to use these love cards. This is for Hannah. And if you want to stick around, Dina, I'll continue pulling more cards, and maybe there'll be a message in there for you too as well. Okay, this is for Hannah. This is a love. What does Hannah need to know about love? Oh, detachment. So, number 11. Oop, that scared me. What the fuck was that? Sorry for cussing. This card is almost like feeling like detached from the world, like not feeling connected to anything or anyone. And look how she's like giving away the peace, like the dove. She's been holding on so long to this. I feel like there's something that you've been holding on to for a long time, like whether this is a relationship or somebody who just made you feel peaceful, because the dove represents peace to me. But I feel like you had to let it go. And see how she's like lonely and sad about it? Like, I didn't want to let it go, but I know that this bird needs to fly. It can't be with me. It has wings. It has to fly. So I'm going to read you what detached says. So reflect, accept, decide, clarity, responsibility, and fairness. Sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or situationship so that you can step back and reevaluate what you will really want. Reflect upon how the relationship worked, how it satisfied you, or how it didn't satisfy you. What role do you play in the harmony or disharmony of it? A lot of times in relationships, we don't acknowledge the things that we do wrong in the relationship, right? And yes, I have a filter on because I didn't put lipstick on, so I wanted some color in my lips. Tina, you'll be next. So we're still on Hannah here. This is the Justice card as well. So I feel like somebody getting their karma, like in relationships, people that have hurt you, I feel like they're getting their karma right now. And I want to talk about karma because I've been having like I commented on something about and said something about karma, and people didn't understand the meaning of karma. People think karma is something good or something bad that happens to you when you do something, like it comes back to you. But karma in Sanskrit just means action, taking action. And sometimes we repeat things over and over again. That's called karma. When we repeat something like a bad relationship over and over again, we're repeating relationship karma, like relationship actions. So I feel like people need to understand when they're repeating unhealthy relationships, when they're in relationships with people and they're having unhealthy relationships, they have to remember what part are they playing in that relationship by feeding the relationship or by not feeding the relationship, right? Once you detached yourself from a person, once you've detached yourself from and examined a relationship, a lack of a relationship, or other matter of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what you want next. So remember that the detached card knows no ego. Decisions arrived at a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced. So I feel like definitely like feeling lonely, like you had to let somebody go, and see how she's just like not impressed. She's like, I guess I have to do this. I feel like that's where you're at right now. But 11 to me represents, it not only represents twin flame number, but it represents manifestation. So I feel like you're manifesting what you really want in your life. You have to realize, you have to say, what do I deserve? The universe only knows what you want. It doesn't know what you don't want. So if you don't, you're like, I don't want a man who cheats on me. The universe, all they hear is cheats, cheats, cheats. And you're going to get people that cheat. So you just say happiness, balanced relationship, respectful. You use those words. Tell the universe what you do want, not what you don't want. Okay. See. Okay, Tina, you're next. So I hope that made sense. Oh, hold on, Hannah. I want to pull one more. I want to pull out my heart deck for you. Here it is. My love deck. And then I'll move on to Tina. I'm sorry if I'm unorganized. I haven't done live. I've only done a couple lives before, and it's always unorganized because I don't know how to do it. It's so much easier like on YouTube or like Instagram. Here it's so much difficult because the screen moves so fast. And okay, so this is for Hannah. One more card for Hannah, and then I'm gonna move to Tina. Ooh, here we go. Passion. It says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, so like I was telling you what you want to attract. When you're in this energy, like this is what you're going to attract. You're going to attract this passionate relationship. You're manifesting that. When I saw the 11, I was like, oh, she's going to manifest something really good. All she has to do is let go of the people that have hurt her in the past. Because the universe, in order for them to bring you something, you have to let go of other things for it to make room for you. So definitely seeing this like passionate relationship coming. Okay, moving on, we are going to Tina. Is Tina, are you still here? If you're still here, Tina, let me know if you would like career, love, general message, healing. Frankie, what are you doing down there? Want to come up? Oh, goodness gracious. Look at this puppy wants to do tarot. Okay, Frankie's doing tarot. Let's see. Let me know what you guys want. You can do some tarot for everybody? We're doing tarot for everybody. Oh, is that great, Frankie? Oh, wow. That's a great reading. Oh, wow. That's great. Thank you. You're such an intuitive puppy. Okay, sorry. General reading. Perfect. Oh, I love the general readings. Okay, so for the general reading for you, I want to pull these cards. So this is for Tina. Oh my gosh, I literally just pulled Justice for Hannah and Justice again for Tina. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Archangel Regiel. So whenever I think of and look at how it's like 11, 8/11. So August 11th or November 8th. And this card talks about it's about seeing things from a balanced perspective and not taking sides, right? So many times when, let's say we have a friend that has a breakup and you want to take their side, but you also realize that your friend is a train wreck, right? You know that she has some issues, and so you have to be very balanced and neutral when you're taking sides in battles, because there's two sides to every story. So always be mindful of that. But this is a great card about karmic balance, karmic completion. You getting your justice from the people that have hurt you and harmed you. Like, you know, if somebody hurt you, they're experiencing that hurt now themselves. So you're receiving that karmic balance, and also getting back all the good things that you put out into the universe. I feel like the universe is saying, like, you know, really good job. So let's continue. I'm also seeing like a courthouse. I don't know if you watch a lot of court TV or something like that. And then complacency. So I'm seeing like an older, this looks like a grandma, some sort of a grandma, and I'm seeing like a sadness. I don't know if you've lost a grandparent or like a mother figure, but I'm seeing somebody who's very, almost depressed. They feel like their life had passed them by, and they feel like they didn't get to experience a lot of things that they wanted to experience. Yes, Melinda, you can get a card. And it's complacency. Like and so it's interesting, right? Because we got the Justice card and complacency. It makes sense, because sometimes we don't fight for what's right. We're complacent. When we don't speak up when somebody's being hurt or you know, something's happening, when there's an injustice, we're complacent. And so I feel like you're getting out of that complacency, and you're starting to speak up for things that you see are wrong in the world, in society, in your family, in friendships. You're starting to change those things. And I feel like you're also working on your root chakra, letting go of any ancestral lack mentality where you feel like you don't have enough. You know, a lot of people have that from our generational trauma, where our families struggle to survive and eat. So in our genetics, in epigenetics, we struggle to survive and eat because they did. And we don't realize that we have so much now in the world that they didn't have. We don't have to repeat that karma anymore. Okay, let me pull one more for you. I'm guided to do one more for Tina. I love this, vanity. So vanity is all about, of course, what it sounds like, right? Vanity, where we feel like we have to keep up with what other people look like, how other people are dressing. I feel like you're ascending beyond that, because you see how like this is like you, like, oh, I don't need to do all that stuff, but you have all these people here that are like all nice and dressed up because they care about what other people think about them. And I feel like you're moving beyond that, and you're not judging them, you're just noticing and you're acknowledging that that's not where you are anymore in your life. Like, you want to expand beyond just how you dress and you look and what you drive and blah blah blah, like beyond the materialism of everything. And I feel like you're also like a really good teacher. I feel like people that are of a lower vibration, they look up to you as somebody who's wise and has a lot of wisdom to share. And I always tell people, your vibration, if you're in a room with a bunch of people that have a low vibration, you raise the vibration of those people that are there just by being in their presence. And I feel like that's you. Okay, I hope that made sense to you, but keep being you, you know, keep sharing your energy with others. I always tell people, like, because they get, you know, empaths empaths, they take on a lot of people's energy, and we have to learn to just channel that energy through us and not absorb the energy. I learned that when I started doing Reiki, that I was always using my own energy. I was absorbing energy. And when you learn Reiki, you learn to be a tube, like a straw, where the energy goes through you and out of you, and it doesn't absorb with you. So we have to learn that with when we are empaths. Yes, Scorpio gal. Keith, I will get to you in just a second. I think I said, Melinda, are you still here? If Melinda's not here, I'm going to move on to Scorpio gal. Scorpio gal. Okay, Melinda, do you want love? Do you want general reading? Do you want healing? Career? General, please. Perfect. Okay, this is from Melinda. Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to. So this is like the Two of Pentacles. Juggling things. Too much going on. Too many things on your plate. I always say the card itself talks about having a playful approach to that energy, right? Where did my little booklet go? I want to see something real quick of the Two of Earth. I don't know why my phone keeps freezing. So, working multiple jobs, the need to balance your budget, the ability to adapt, dealing with changes. It says the situation you're inquiring about requires a decision from you. Stay open to creative ideas or new perspectives. If you're struggling to make a choice, try a more playful approach. And whenever I'm making a choice, I always say there is no wrong choice. Every choice, wherever it goes, is going to lead us exactly where we're meant to be. Doesn't matter. There's no wrong choices. So what I do sometimes is, rock, paper, scissors, or like flip a coin, because it doesn't matter. The right choice is the right choice. My body decides it. So, and our body knows what route we should go intuitively. So I always tell people to use like a pendulum if they need to make a decision, because your arm, your body will naturally go, this is where it really wants to be. This is where it wants to go, and it'll go yes or no or whatever. So pendulums are always great for like making decisions when you are at a standstill and you just cannot figure out where to go. So I feel like you're trying to balance your money. You're trying to, figure out work and stuff like that. That's like the general thing that's happening right now. Okay, I'm going to pull one of these. So we have Two of Earth. Oh my gosh, this card keeps popping up. Wisdom. This looks like Odin from the movie Thor. So this card looks, there's the virus again. I kept seeing to me it looked like two little viruses, like COVID viruses. But it looks like also like the biblical representation of the Nephilim, of the angels, archangels. I forgot what they're called. But I'm seeing like she's pregnant here, but not pregnant for real. I mean, you could be, but this is like pregnant with possibilities. I'm seeing like a new earth being born. I was talking about this earlier in the first live. We're going through an earth rebirth. So I feel like the earth is changing. And along with the earth changing, you are changing as well. But it talks about learning from your past mistakes. So wisdom of learning from the past mistakes and the things that you beat yourself up about that you wish that you could change. Like, oh man, if I would have just did this differently. And it's like, don't beat yourself up about it. Everything it happened exactly as it was supposed to be. So don't beat yourself up about it. And I love that, like, in her hand, it looks like it's an invisible sword. So I feel like cutting out the bullshit. Cutting out shit that doesn't serve you anymore. Like, okay, this friendship, this is not working for me anymore. I'm going to have to cut it out. It doesn't matter how long you've known this person. It doesn't matter. Time is just a concept that man created. You can meet somebody that you've known for 30 minutes and have more of a connection than somebody you've known for 20 years. So forget about time and how you just learn from these people and then quietly and gently cut them out. Okay. Who else was here? I hope that made sense, Melinda. This is a really good card, I'm telling you, Melinda. It's the heart chakra. So in the heart chakra, wisdom gained by heartbreak, by heartache, all the people that hurt us, wisdom gained, and forgiving, and forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean I'm okay with what you did with me or to me, but it means I'm not gonna let it hurt me anymore. I'm not gonna hold on to it anymore. And it's like you're carrying a weight on your shoulders, and it just dropped, and now like, whoa, I can fly now. So. But I feel like making a lot of wise choices and a lot of peace surrounding you from this wisdom that it's gained. I'm also seeing like cleansing your energy, because I'm seeing like smoke coming out, and I'm seeing an incense stick. So I'm seeing like cleansing your energy, cleansing your space. You're welcome, Melinda. Okay, anybody else? I think Scorpio gal, if you're still here, let me know. If not, I'm moving on to Keith. If you're still here, if you guys are still here, let me know. Yes, Melinda, definitely do it. I highly recommend it. Okay, Scorpio gal, what is this going to be? General? Is it going to be career? Is it going to be love? Healing? Which would you like? And thank you, Melinda, for being open to receive. No coincidence, Melinda. It's like the universe is speaking. I had that like older, it almost looked like a grandfather figure with a beard, like standing over with the sage, like, yes, your ancestors need this cleanse. Okay, Scorpio gal, we're gonna go with love for you. Got the love decks ready. This is for Scorpio. Oh, no, is this, yeah, Scorpio gal. Love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we had a couple cards fall. Okay. Oh, wow. These are great cards. We got the Lovers card. The Lovers keeps popping out. If you watched earlier, I was talking about the Lovers kept popping out. Making a move. Whether this is somebody making a move, furthering a relationship, or making a move on you. But a well-deserved reward. So I feel like there's great, I don't know if you're in a relationship now. If you are, I'm seeing a deeper commitment. Two hands coming together looks like marriage. But if you're not in a relationship, this is coming in because, and I feel like you're letting go of a lot of ancestral bullshit, like the way that your family used to do love. You're loving differently. You're not loving the way they loved. You're understanding love on a deeper level. You're moving beyond that ancestral karma of how love should be. A lot of us get stuck in relationships because our family, we learned from our family how to love, whether if they were in an abusive relationship. That's what we thought was healthy. That's what we thought was good. Like, oh, they argue. Well, my parents argued like that. I guess it's okay. So I feel like you're moving beyond that. You're really honing you're really healing a lot, I feel. Let's see, 6, 7, 9. 79, huh? 69, which is like the twin flame number, but I'm seeing like moving up. Well-deserved reward. And then coming together with somebody. See how they're both holding the, like, they're being bound by this rope. I feel like it's almost like a commitment. Because you see, like, the rope is around their hand. Hi, Buttercup! Hi, Buttercup. Okay, so let me get another card for your Scorpio gal. Time. Okay, so I like this because it says you're trying too hard. Give it time. And so when this card, and we were just talking about time. We were talking about how time isn't linear and people stay in broken relationships because we've been together for 12 years. Like, we have to be. And it's like, it's okay to move past that. But I feel like you see things, like I was saying, you're seeing things differently than your family, because look at the tree, has an eye on it. And so I'm seeing ancestry. I'm seeing a lot of ancestry stuff with you, whether you're clearing ancestral patterns or karma, but I'm seeing, look at the DNA strand between them. So it's like almost acknowledging like you doing things differently than your family. It just keeps repeating. And it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. There it is again, the exact same thing where we're talking about letting go of any guilt or shame about our past and our ancestors and the pain that we have caused others. You know, people say you have to make amends, you have to like apologize, but I always feel the best apology is changed behavior. Changing your behavior is the best apology. You don't have to physically apologize to somebody to apologize. And sometimes you're not capable of physically apologizing to somebody, right? Because you don't have their number anymore, you don't talk to them anymore, or they died or something, right? You don't have the capability to apologize. So just changing your behavior pattern, that's it. That's the apology. And I love it because it looks like a male angel. So I don't know if you had a male figure that passed away, because I'm seeing like your ancestors here. A lot of ancestor energy. But I feel like you're clearing a lot of karma, and so now you're getting a well-deserved reward this year. Like something really great is coming for you. And I'm seeing a move. So I don't know if you're moving out from somewhere, or you're moving something, or you're moving into something, but I'm seeing a move. And it's with somebody, because there's two hands there. Okay, Scorpio gal, I hope that made sense to you. Oh, thank you, Callie. Buttercup, you're the sweetest. Thank you. Scorpio gal, you're welcome. Thank you guys for trusting me to read for you guys. It's very rare that I come on live, so thank you guys for being here. I was alone for a while. It's like, is anybody going to join me? So thank you guys for joining me. Hearts, hearts. Or how do they do? How's it? I watch a lot of Korean dramas. Let's see. Lock account. Okay. God, you don't realize how many, like, just people are on here that just are rude. But that's okay. I won't let it affect me. You're welcome. Okay, so if anybody else wants a reading, let me know.